Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Arsenal chapter. And today, we're definitely going to be breaking down a bit of transfer news. And I have got to say that Arsenal's January move for Dani Olmo is one that we definitely going to be getting into at this moment in time. So the January move for Dani Olmo could change everything for the club, Arsenal. And I must say again, welcome back. My name is Abukal, and we're definitely going to be diving into a massive story in the world of football as Arsenal definitely pursues RB Leipzig's midfielder, and he's no longer RB Leipzig's midfielder, a former RB Leipzig midfielder, and now we could say a Barcelona superstar. I think we could still clarify him as RB Leipzig because Barcelona has not yet signed him permanently because he's now still playing for Barcelona. So we're talking about none other than Dani Olmo. So this potential transfer could completely reshape Arsenal's season and possibly even the Premier League, the entire Premier League title race, because he is such a great football player. So let's break it all down and why Arsenal are targeting Dani Olmo. He could definitely fit into Mikel Arteta's system and also challenge the Gunners. There are challenges the Gunners might face in completing this high-profile deal. So stick with me, your very host Abukals, as we definitely get into all details referring to reliable sources along the way, as I'll be bringing to everything you need to know. So Dani Olmo's background and also his current form is something we need to get into. First, let's start with Dani Olmo and who exactly Dani Olmo is and why he is such a hot commodity in the European football. It will be noted that Dani Olmo is a Spanish international who rose to prominence after making a bold move to Dynamo Zagreb in Croatia before transitioning to RB Leipzig in 2020, then moving to Barcelona. And his career trajectory has been fascinating, and he is now one of the most versatile midfielders in Europe. So we know that according to Transfer Market, Olmo's market value is currently around 70 million pounds, 70 million euros. But we know that RB Leipzig will definitely demand even much more if Arsenal is seriously about inquiring him. And also there is somebody in between there, that's Barcelona. So this season, we know that Dani Olmo has been excellent in form, contributing 5 goals and also 4 assists in talking about the last season, in the Bundesliga with RB Leipzig. And according to WhoScored.com, those are the statistics I got for the Bundesliga. But now he is in La Liga and playing for Barcelona, where he's playing quite well. But Barcelona, we've got to understand that Barcelona has got a few issues, and one of those issues that Barcelona has got is financial fair play. And Barcelona definitely cannot afford, or we could say he cannot manage losing the football player. And that's where the competition is definitely going to be quite massive, because very many clubs are also interested in him. So Dani Olmo's standout qualities include his exceptional creativity, his vision, and also the ability to thrive in high pressure situations. Now, fans will definitely remember his incredible performances during the UEFA Euro 2020, particularly against Italy, where he was pivotal in the Spain's run for the semi-final, where he was one of the best. So why Arsenal wants Dani Olmo? Why is Mikel Arteta so keen on signing Dani Olmo? So, according to The Athletic, it is reportedly said that Arsenal is looking to address critical issues in their squad, and the lack of depth in creativity and the creative midfield options is one of them. And while Martin Odegaard has definitely been phenomenal for the Gunners, and we know that uh, the Gunners have often struggled when opponents mark him out of the game, and that is an issue that needs to be addressed. So Mikel Arteta sees Dani Olmo as a perfect complement to Martin Odegaard in his ability to make sure that he operates as a central attacking midfielder on the flanks. Definitely offers the football club Arsenal with the much needed flexibility. So Dani Olmo's work rate is yet another key factor. He averages 19 pressures per 90 minutes, in which aligns with Mikel Arteta's high pressing system. Additionally, we definitely know that Arsenal has faced injury problems this season, especially with the attacking area. We know that talking about the attacking area that needs to be reinforced. We know for a fact, we know for sure that Bukayo Saka has been sidelined with an injury, and he could likely miss out for 2 months. And yet, he's got a hamstring injury, and Raheem Sterling also is not doing well. He's got an injury also, so that leaves the attacking system at the football club Arsenal quite vulnerable, and that's why football players like Dani Olmo have to be considered. So Dani Olmo's versatility means that he can step up into multiple roles, whether as a playmaker, winger, or even a false nine. And according to Football.London, Mikel Arteta has been tracking Dani Olmo since the summer transfer window, and also with RB Leipzig really still seeing if they can have him back from Barcelona, and also potentially opening they are potentially open to talks, and also Barcelona not completing that deal with RB Leipzig. Definitely Arsenal could take a strike. It is the perfect time for the football club Arsenal to strike. Having talked about that, we also need to talk about the financial aspect. Let's talk about the financial side of the deal. So, Sky Sports Germany went on and reported recently that Barcelona would really try as much as they can to maintain him, but they will definitely have to get big struggles as RB Leipzig demands 70 to 80 million pound for Dani Olmo, which definitely is something that they haven't settled. So this would make him one of Arsenal's most expensive signings, given Arsenal's heavy spending on Declan Rice recently, and also on Kai Havertz, who also was spent on quite a lot of money. A few more football players have been spent on. Players like Urian Timber also has Urian Timber has taken quite a big amount of money, quite a big number. Arsenal signed a few recently, so the question is whether they are definitely willing to make another big investment in the January transfer window of 2025. So the Guardian has suggested that Arsenal could structure the deal with installments, similar to what they did with Declan Rice. And the Declan Rice transfer was in installments, so possibly could go that way. There is also speculation that Arsenal might look to offload key football players like Jorginho to make sure that this deal can be permanently settled, and also this could free up funds for Dani Olmo and his transfer. So, ladies and gentlemen, I must say Arsenal isn't the only club, according to Arsenal isn't the only club in the mix, and this is according to Marca. And according to Marca, we know that Barcelona is trying its level best to make sure that they can keep the football player, and also Manchester City could swoop in with their financial might, and it might take if they definitely sense an opportunity, they'll go for it. And the fact that they are struggling struggling very much, Barcelona struggling quite a lot, it might be that time when they want to strike. With them losing very many games of recent, they might want to strike. Now, this makes Arsenal's needs for the need for swift negotiations, and even a much more critical need to make sure they can act quickly and decisively to sign Dani Olmo. And let's talk about the tactical feat at Arsenal. Yeah, so let's discuss how Dani Olmo would fit tactically into Mikel Arteta's setup. Currently, definitely, we know that Arsenal lies heavily on Martin Odegaard for his creativity in the final third. Adding Dani Olmo to the mix would provide another layer of unpredictability, and especially against teams that sit deep into actually the team that sit deep and also defend in numbers. That would be a big thing for the club Arsenal. And according to Opta stats, Dani Olmo averages a 2.5 key passes per game, which would put him among the top creators in the Premier League. He is also excellent at carrying the ball forward and also completing over 3 progressive carries per game. And as FBref, we know that these statistics are right because it is a reliable source. And I must say that this would make a valuable asset in breaking down low blocks. So that's also something that Arsenal has struggled with for some time. And even at this time this season, Arsenal still struggling with that. Additionally, Dani Olmo's ability to press high up the pitch would complement Arsenal's aggressive style, and his defensive work rate combined with his creativity would definitely make him ideal for Mikel Arteta's system, particularly in matches against high-profile, high-pressing sides like Liverpool or Manchester City. So, there will be challenges, securing the deal. There must be challenges. Of course, there are significant challenges involved in completing this wonderful transfer for the football player Dani Olmo. And according to according to Build, Barcelona is currently trying to make sure that they stay in the title race, and we all know that anyway. But we know that they will try as much as they can to hold on to the football player, but if FFP rules apply, they've definitely got no chance. So let's hope things go on quite well for the football club Arsenal. And yet another challenge is also competition. Quite a big number of clubs, including Manchester United, Manchester City, also have definitely been long-standing interests, have had long-standing interests in Dani Olmo, and their Spanish, with the fact that these two football players have, football clubs have the financial muscle that puts Arsenal on a bad side, in terms of negotiation. And Manchester City has reportedly shown interest, and which could definitely drive the transfer fee quite high, and also complicate Arsenal's pursuit. And lastly, integrating Dani Olmo into Arsenal's squad is yet another thing we need to talk about, especially mid-season. This could pose big challenges. The Premier League's physicality and also intensity unlike the La Liga and Bundesliga, and it could definitely take time for Dani Olmo to adapt to the Premier League. So, what this could mean for Arsenal's season is also something we need to get into. Let's take a moment to consider the broader picture, the broader implications of signing Dani Olmo. Arsenal does not manage. Arsenal does actually it can manage to bring in Dani Olmo. I don't know how I can phrase it, but if Arsenal does manage to bring in Dani Olmo, it definitely it could signal their intent to compete for major honors, not just domestically, but also in Europe as well as any other league that Arsenal will be involved in. So his arrival would definitely give the Gunners a stronger chance in the Champions League, where depth, and also quality often make the difference. So, Arsenal fans on social media have definitely been buzzing about this potential transfer, and many believe Dani Olmo could be the missing piece in Arsenal's title challenge, while others are really quite cautious, citing the risk of adapting to the Premier League mid-season. We hope that things go on for quite well for Arsenal. And I must say, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, Dani Olmo is undoubtedly a world-class talent who could elevate Arsenal's midfield to new heights, while there are challenges to really go on and complete this deal. We know that the potential benefits are definitely for a fact outweigh the risks. If Arsenal can secure Dani Olmo's signature in the January transfer window, it could very well be the move that changes everything for the football club Arsenal and for the Gunners. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would Dani Olmo be the game changer for Arsenal, or should the club focus on on other areas? I am Abu Kals, and this is the Arsenal chapter, and I will see you in the next video. And I must say, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching.